Hello, I'm Eric Apple, Principal and Founder of Eric Apple Law. Welcome to another edition of our Blogpod. Today, we're talking about giving your grandchildren the gift that keeps on giving. A grandparent's greatest joy is being able to be there to share the big events in their grandchildren's lives, such as birthdays, holidays, and milestone accomplishments. Many grandparents have saved wisely over the years for retirement and their families. Being able to help put their grandchildren through college can feel like one of the greatest gifts they can give. Education lasts a lifetime and opens a world of opportunity for your grandchildren. In a way, it's like giving a gift to your children as well, since it can alleviate their anxieties and concerns about paying for their children's education on their own. And when done correctly, the gift of a college education can be an excellent estate planning tool. It may seem as simple as writing a check to the college, but that's not necessarily the smartest way to get the most out of the investment. There are savvier and smarter ways to pay for a grandchild's education that provide tax breaks and savings to grandparents and allow grandchildren to get more financial aid. If you choose the simple route of writing a check to help pay for part or all of your grandchildren's education, you need to understand some of the variables that go with that. The gift tax exclusion is currently approximately $15,000 per person per year and $30,000 for a married couple, which can go a long way towards covering the tuition for most colleges. Of course, giving the money to your grandchildren directly also carries with it a big risk. You have to ask yourself, if you feel your grandchildren are genuinely interested in using the money to get an education, or will they suddenly decide a year abroad, funded by your gift, might better prepare them for college? A safer approach is to pay the college directly. In this case, a special tax code exemption allows a grandparent to pay college tuition and not have that money subjected to gift tax. The IRS makes an exclusion in the case of financial gifts used for tuition payments. Under this Internal Revenue Code, you can pay unlimited amounts for someone's tuition and not be taxed. You could also make a gift to cover other expenses such as room and board, books, and other fees, in which case the same $15,000, $30,000 gift tax exemption mentioned above would apply. Finally, you could contribute to a 529 college savings plan, which is offered on the state level. A 529 plan is a college savings account that is exempt from federal taxes. 529 plans were introduced in 1996 to help taxpayers set aside college expenses for a designated beneficiary. Named for Section 529 of the Federal Tax Code, these plans often have tax benefits at the state level for in-state residents, which applies only in states that have an income tax. If the maximum deduction is exceeded in a calendar year, the deduction can often roll over into later years. It is important to note that each state enforces a specific total contribution limit, which is typically between $235,000 and $520,000. Some of these plans allow for the use of various investment options. Others, known as prepaid tuition plans, let you lock in at the current cost of tuition in place of the future cost. A 529 account is not owned by the grandchild. In most cases, one of the parents owns the account. So if your grandchild does not attend college when the time comes, he or she cannot access the money. Similarly, if your grandchild doesn't want to attend a university covered by the 529 account, allowances can be made to use the funds elsewhere. Before deciding whether to pay your grandchildren's tuition using any of these strategies, you must first ask yourself one very important question. Can I afford it? You need to consider not just if you can afford it today, but whether you'll be able to afford it in 10, 20 years down the road. Think about how it will affect your longer-term financial situation during your retirement years. Speaking with an attorney versed in these matters can help you determine whether you can indeed afford to help your grandchildren pay for college, and if so, the best strategy for your particular situation. Stay tuned for our next blog pod, and in the meantime, if you'd like to find out more about estate planning, please feel free to visit our website at ericapplellaw.com, where you can learn more, give us a call, drop us a note. Until next time, thank you for joining us here. Please like, subscribe, and share so we can help you and your loved ones become more informed and we can work together to live more powerfully into the future.